You have grades for each position that browse available players to improve your team. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select a player to learn more. Select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. Unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a diamond in the rough. You just found a diamond in the rough. Other teams will...
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him, though. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Eluding the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now it's Wilson, buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Brooks Reed able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. Here's Wilson. And an alley to run. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Penny, a first down carry. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Draw play. This is Carson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, brings him down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his first touchdown on the year, as they have taken the lead. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
Check, 43.
Now Wilson on first down. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. And he will score. Touchdown. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
All right, we get slap happy. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
That second down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. Now Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Wilson's pass complete to Van Ness. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
An attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Flushed out right. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So let's glance at a player's spotlight now with Russell Wilson. And boy, Charles, they have to find a way to just get him some time to breathe back there. He's been pressured throughout this game.
And I'll bet in his mind he's...
You can't block me. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go deep, tighten up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. They'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And the Seahawks first down.
On first down, Carson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Easy.
He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
You better bring it.
The first throw for the backup Lynch. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Let's go.
First down goal, Seattle.
Here we go. 43. 50, plant. 43. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. The 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. This team. offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Penny. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
To throw is Lynch. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Well, they'll run it again with Penny. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Lynch. Now he's flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Watch the run, watch the run.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. They run it with Carson, and he will not be denied. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll throw on first down with Lynch. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And the return will stop right around the 25. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the